Bog Boyz going in. 12 tickets, yeah. Oh dear. I was hoping to spend play points, but we went 1-4 in the league yesterday, so. Right, let's do this. If we cash the league, I'll have to make a thread on the source, probably. That would be hilarious. But no worries, Pete. Which matchup would we hope for? I think Show and Tell, honestly, is probably not a bad matchup. As long as they don't have a really nutty draw. Basically, like, combo decks for slow draws should be a good matchup. I did beat Miracles, actually, in a league with the previous version, which was kind of hilarious. I don't know, we'll just see how it goes, I guess. Right, where's... The Miracles matchup's not that bad, actually, because you do have a lot of recursion, and you do put a lot of pressure on their hand. Come on, what are we doing? Here we go, right. We'll see, I guess. We'll find out. Okay, so this is like probably a mulligan because we've only got Prickly Boggart, which isn't doing anything. We don't have a Thoughtseize and we don't have a Vial. So against any matchup, this is kind of super slow. Yeah, if Patrick's grinding Mono with his Minotaur deck, then we might be okay. Yeah. And we get paired up. I think I'm going to mull this because it doesn't really do anything and we don't really need 4 lands. And if the Wasteland doesn't do anything against this deck, then that's not good. This, Boggart Harbinger is basically just a necessary evil in that it finds Squad and finds us the bullets that we've got, but it's really nowhere near as good as Matron by a pretty big order of magnitude. So I'm going to mull this. This is a lot better. Is it even that much better though? It's probably okay. The problem, this is where the awkwardness of the mana base comes into play, in that we've got hymns, but we don't actually have a heap of mana sources. But I think I'll keep this just because we at least have something powerful to do if we survive. So we've got a Jitte, and if we can draw another black source, the hymn's kind of good. So I think this is definitely better. We don't really want to go lower than 6. The Snitch we're going to put on the bottom because we can't cast that yet anyway, and we need a land if not. So let's just see how this goes. Hey Strifer, how's it going? This is the Bog Boyz. This is going to be a good time. There's a deck list on Cardboard Live for those that didn't catch the deck tech, so feel free to look on in awe. So a black source would be ideal here. Okay, good. Modo Bug, that's always the best. Well, we'll just pass, I guess. I haven't really had much problem with putting things on bottom when it comes to the top, but I don't know, the last couple of leagues that's happened a few times. Yeah, Cavern into him is just quality deck building, I know. Ah, right, okay. Chalice on 1, jokes on them. That's actually not that bad for us. That's fine. That's actually okay. It does cut off Prickly Boggart, which sucks. So that's a bit of it. Oh no, we've got Cavern. Okay, we're all good then. Sweet. Alright, here we go. He's not going to be expecting Cavern on black. Cavern with a swamp on Goblin. This, time to blow some minds, people. Time to blow some minds. Oh, the technology. Here we go, yes. Oh, baby. And thanks very much for the follow, Strifer. That's awesome. I'm now 1 follow away from 50, whatever that means. Ah, scary Mox Diamond. We're not afraid of Mox Diamond. Look at this. We've got, and they have to discard the Bog as well. Oh, that's less good. But this is great though, because now if we draw a land, we can trigger the Snitch and get that into play. So we don't even care about this. Who cares? Who cares about Knight? We've got a basic land. We're sitting pretty. The clip's broken. Oh, that sucks. Sweet. Thanks very much for the follow. That's awesome. Right. Okay. So missing on a land drop there wasn't exactly ideal, but I guess we'll just get in with the Boggart. See, okay, they didn't try and block. That's good. I have had people like forget that this has fear. Oh no, crap. Uh-oh. I forgot that we I forgot that they wasted the cavern. Oh dear. Not the best. Jeez. So I mean, if this is like a green suns for like anything for 3 mana, we're probably kind of dead. This definitely isn't a good spot. I think most people will agree. This probably isn't a good spot. Tracker isn't ideal. This hymn's looking real good as well now. I mean, that said, if we get the Jitte into play, that's really what we wanted to draw. If we can get the Jitte into play, then that's not the worst. Like, we might be able to catch up a little bit, but it definitely feels like this one's slipping away. Definitely feels like this one's slipping away. Like a really mediocre start into a pretty cripplingly poor finish. You think I'm behind? Yeah, I reckon we're probably behind. I should probably have an advantage bar. That's actually a great shout. I need to get an advantage bar. That would be hilarious. I think I really need 2 screens for that though, which unfortunately I don't have. Oh, at least we're getting some information about our opponent's deck. So it looks like they've got Dark Depths combo. We're just going to take this. Like one of the yeah, they are at 19, so we're ahead in the race until this connects. To be fair, one of the ways that we could get ahead against opponents is if they assume that they can just play a little less optimally, like they just don't think about it that much because they assume they're going to win, and maybe they make some sloppy mistakes. Oh man, another hymn was exactly what I wanted. I guess I'll give it one more turn. I don't know. I think it's probably worth just packing it in for the second game here, honestly. What do I actually have? I've got 2 Fatal Push, which is hard to trigger. Even if I get the GT into play now, is that enough? Maybe. I guess we'll give it one more turn. If we don't draw a land next turn, then I guess we'll just have to pack it in. But we will scoop if it looks like they're going to get any more information. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Okay, so not the best start. Well, we've got to protect the technology. So this looks like probably one of the worst matchups, genuinely. But we do have Wasteland, we do have Weirding, so this is just basically Edict. Lily's probably okay since it's a creature matchup. We kind of want to take some of these cards out. I don't think I want him. I'd rather have Thoughtseize, and I need room for more creature interaction. Explosives doesn't really do anything. Minister of Pain doesn't do a lot, but could kind of get them with stuff. This is kind of a sweet card, actually, if you've not seen this before. I don't think we need Surgical. Dismember's kind of important. So we need to make 3 more cuts. Thoughtseize is probably kind of important. Yeah, exactly. This is the idea, right? They get overconfident and then we just smash them in the second game. They definitely won't be expecting it. So I think I do want Thoughtseize. It's possible they board out Chalice anyway, so I don't think we have to worry about that. But I'll probably cut... Honestly, I'll probably cut 2 Slavers because that's not really what we're trying to do in this matchup. And I think as lame as it is, I think I'm just going to cut 3 Slavers. I genuinely don't think that's what we want to be doing against Maverick. We just want to have stuff. So we need removal. Lily's like actually a good win condition, so that seems fine. We'd love to go first. Anyway, they have no idea what's going on, so that's good. Right, this is significantly better. So I guess we'll go turn 1 Vial, and then we've got... So we go turn 1 Vial off of Vault, and then next turn we can play a second Vial and Thoughtseize, as well as putting the Prickly Boggart into play. And then we've got to... Well, we could also just put the Snitch into play, I guess. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, they probably didn't have a good sideboard plan, right? I mean, what are they even going to do? Like, they're definitely not in a good spot, I think. I'd say we've got the advantage going into the second game. They should probably just concede now, really. If I was to give, like, properly decent advice, they should probably just concede. See, they're really thinking about it. Right. So this is definitely one of the better hands. And this, I guess this looks a bit more like an actual deck, possibly. If you have Aether Vial, this deck does kind of work. If you don't, it's not amazing. Mox Diamond isn't exactly what we're hoping for. Yeah, that kind of sucks. But we can put them under pressure, so... Okay, that's pretty good. So we'll go Thoughtseize, play second Vial, and then next turn we'll be able to trigger the Snitch with the Boggart. That's not the best, considering they already have a stage. So we might not be long for this world, but I guess we'll give it our best shot. Well, the hilarious thing is this deck is actually awful against regular goblins. One of the hilarious things I found out when I got paired against regular goblins is that obviously Cabal Slaver is actually just symmetrical, which is just hilarious. So I have to discard cards as well if they deal combat damage to me, which is unsurprisingly quite likely. Okay, so not looking good here against Dark Depths. We really need a Wasteland now. We don't actually have... We literally just need a Wasteland right now because I can't even edict them at this point. So this is probably one of the absolute worst matchups I would have thought. Okay, so Edict off the top would be sweet. The problem... Because we don't have a Vial at 3... I can't Harbinger into Edict either, which is a shame. So now we just need to draw Edict, naturally, of which we have 2 in the deck. Yeah, the fact it can block Boggart is really lame. Super, super lame. They are at 12, though. It's a shame that we have no way of capitalising on that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nothing good there, really. I guess... yeah, I mean... I guess that's basically it. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cough at the moment. Sweet. I think, yeah. I guess we're just going on to the second match then. Yeah, and Thoughtseize them on 1 wouldn't even have really changed it. How's it going? Triplets Nace. Whew, that was a rough one. But this is like. It's got big creatures in, which are hard to deal with. It's got hard to interact with combo, because we only have Wasteland. And it's just like a reasonable legacy deck, so we're always going to struggle against anything that is kind of like, you know, any sort of tier 2 and above legacy deck was always going to be a tough matchup with this deck. Which is kind of a shame, but anyway, we'll just move on to the next one. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, I'll test another scene out quickly. So is any of these actually working? If I play
to the dumpster!
Alright, sweet. I'll try the oh yeah one again. So does this work?
Oh yeah!
Maybe it's just a problem with that particular clip. Sweet, okay. Alright, well we get to go first, which is nice. Okay, this is a pretty good hand, actually, because we get to go Vial, Boggart, him, and then Slaver them. And we get to... No, we don't quite get to Slaver them with Mutavault as well, but we've got the potential to get a few Slaver triggers here. So hopefully this is... Hopefully they just have a slow draw. But this is looking a little bit better here. How am I breaking the meta? Can you Can you see the 7 cards that are in my hand? Read this card. The deck list is also available in Cardboard Live as well under the video. I mean, we're casting Aether Vial off of a basic swamp here. It didn't get forced, so that's pretty good. We're off to a good start here, people. Feeling good about this one. Feeling very good about this one. Marsh Flats probably... that could be Reanimator, which is probably not the best. But I'm feeling like we might be able to get a Slaver trigger in here. Okay, another Swamp's not the worst. Alright, we're actually doing something. This is gas. Oh. So, probably Reanimator. I'm guessing. Which is not going to be good for us. Yeah, okay, this is less than ideal, I'm not going to lie. So now we just have to hit all the reanimation spells, which we did. So that's absolute gas.
Oh yeah!
Come on, it seems unlikely that they're going to have land and another... Like, how many reanimation spells can they realistically have? Don't... Oh my god, don't do this. Don't be lame. Don't do this. Man. Damn it. How? Why? We had him. We him 2 reanimation spells. Why? What's all this rubbish? What's this Gristlebrand card about? Jeez. Well, if they go to unmask, I'm going to concede to save the technology for the next game. It's not looking good for the home team. I really thought, yeah, the fact it can block Boggart sucks. It's kind of kind of super unfortunate, really. All right, okay, we're going to go to the next game. Man, that sucked. Jeez, I really thought we'd got that as well. We managed to him 2 reanimate spells. One absolute tilt. One absolute tilt. We will definitely win a game. You be quiet. We can win games with this. We can absolutely win games with this. Okay. So, we do have heaps more combo interaction in the sideboard. Let's trim out the stuff that's not really important. So I always cut Snitch against combo because you just don't care about this at all. Everything else is kind of fine. 1 Jitte is probably fine. Like, we only really need a couple of aunties, so this is kind of what I've been doing against combo. Like, all of that's too slow, but a Jitte can be okay. Alright, let's give this a go. Alright. I need positive energy in the chat, okay? Positive energy in the chat. Let's do this. Alright, this is not the best. Once again, we've got that awesome Swamp Cavern Him hand. I think I'm going to mull this because we haven't got anything to put in with Vial. The Harbinger and the Auntie don't do anything. And we can't actually him them. I don't actually have MTG bot in my chat. I don't know why it won't work. I need to look into that. But I will add that quote in honour of today. I think I'm going to mull this. This just doesn't do anything. This is a lot better, actually. So if we can disrupt them with him and then get the Edict with the Harbinger, we could be okay. So we'll keep this. That's pretty good. So Therapy on top's kind of nice. Chancellor sucks. I think I'm just going to play this Vial into this Chancellor because, honestly, we don't really... The Vial's not going to do anything. And I'd like to him them next turn if they don't go off. They probably will go off, but I think it's worth... And because we've got Therapy as well, I think it's probably worth just playing the Vial. I don't know. I suppose I could just wait a turn and him them next turn. I suppose I could go him into... Sorry, I could go Therapy into him instead. What do we think? What do we think's better? Come on, high level Bog Boyz strategy. No, I didn't mean him. Sorry, I meant Therapy. Should I Should I just play the Vial to get the trigger and him them next turn? Scoop. I mean, we will probably be scooping in like a turn or two. Is it worth waiting to therapy them next turn, or should I just try and play the Vial this turn so I can him them? I actually don't know. I suppose it makes no real difference, does it? Let's just wait. Let's just wait a turn. The Vial could potentially be good, so... And at least with the therapy, we might be able to name something good. I could name Chancellor. That is true. Yeah, that was. They won't see that coming if I name Chancellor. All right, what are we naming? What are we naming? So they've got maybe a slower hand, I guess. I don't know. I don't think anything we've got in hand makes a lot of difference to what we name. I guess. Exhume, yeah. I don't think it makes a lot of difference. So I guess I'm just going to go for... Yeah, exactly. So I think I'm just going to name a reanimation spell. Let's not punt this. Well, I guess... Okay, but they've got Entomb, that's fine. I think I'm just going to go for Exhume, because Exhume, if we do, like, rip a Surgical or something, then Exhume's annoying to play around if they've got multiple things in the bin. So I think we'll just go Exhume. Sweet, we got one of them. Wow, they actually don't have any way to put things in the bin, so that's pretty good. Let's print screen that. I don't know if that's going to stay revealed. That's kind of nice. Okay. The downside is it's now very hard to justify hymning them. Yeah, I'm not massively keen with hymning them right now. So it's good that we went for the therapy them first line. I guess that's actually probably what we should have thought about. We should therapy them first to find out what they've got going on. Yeah. I wonder if it's going to be Hardcast Harbinger. Okay. That's like the best draw they could have possibly had. Sweet. This could be okay. Probably not. Yeah. Did they have the Unmask in hand and I missed it? It's not looking good for the home team. The biggest tragedy of this is they actually don't know. They actually don't know what we're on, and they're not ever going to know. I don't think they're ever going to know what we had going on. Like, they just didn't see it. We will win a game, Francis. Come on, I need more positivity here. They're giving us a chance. Right, we're going to go Harbinger into Warren Weirding, and we'll be all good. This is fine. There we go, we got a Jitte. Look. Yeah, we conceded to an unmask in the first game. They haven't unmasked us yet this game, though. But if they unmask us, I will just let it resolve, just so at least they know what's going on, I guess. Sweet. It doesn't feel like we've got much of a chance, though, sadly. Now we have the pause while the opponent just realises they basically just had a free win here. Yep, we'll use this. Okay, so yeah, it's just Warren Weirding. That's the only thing we've really got. Harbinger versus Gristlebrand, the age-old battle of the Titans. I should probably turn off auto yields just in case they think we've got a surgical somehow. Oh, please don't realise that Harbinger goes to deck and name. That's gas. Harbinger's not that good, pal. It doesn't go to my hand. It goes to the top of my deck. That's hilarious. Oh dear.
Oh yeah!
We're still dead, so at least we're having a good time, but geez. That was pretty good. Ah, Entomb. And this is just going to be for Iona, I guess. Iona's not fun. No, we're just going to go hexproof. Okay, sure. Resolves. Yeah, we're just dead. I know we're dead. But this is... We're all about having a good time here. Draw another 7, sure. Let's auto yield through this now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know why you'd get the pig when... Why wouldn't you just get... Do they just... I guess they might not have Iona in the deck for some reason? I guess it doesn't matter at all to them, so... Like, we are just super dead. Which is a real shame. Alright, sweet. I guess maybe they do like farm animals, that's true. That's such a weird choice though. I mean, I don't think there's even anything in black that targets that they should care about. We're still going to make them do it though. That was pretty funny. I do like the naming Warren Weirding off the therapy. I was really hoping that was going to happen. Sweet. Alright, well, I guess we will just pack it in anyway, which is a real shame, but... Oh, what a roller coaster, eh, chat? Jeez, highs and lows. Just ignore the current record. Just ignore the current record. Mostly lows. Yeah, probably lows and extreme lows, I guess. Yeah, that's probably true. That is one of the best cards in Magic. Francis isn't convinced, but okay, another victim. Wart's kind of cool. That's that's a great comment. Oh dear. Oh sweet. Oh, this could be so gas. This could be so gas. Please, could we win? Magic gods, please. Magic gods, please. Oh my god. Right. Okay. So. Jeez, what are we doing then? I think, well, I guess we're just Thoughtseizing. This hand is probably fine. We could just double Thoughtseize and just see how this goes. That's hilarious. We'll keep this though. This is okay. It's a shame we're on the draw. Damn. Damn, son. Oh, jeez. This is... Oh. The problem is he's probably going to be playing like Moon Stompy or a combo deck. Like he might be like playing like Reanimator as well or something. I don't think he likes playing fair decks anymore. Oh no, Show and Tell, I guess, probably. How's it going, Team J Bro? So I guess it could be... He has played Show and Tell. He's also played that Shoal and Tell deck as well, which we might be okay against because it's a little bit slower potentially, and we have got Disruption. But Double Thoughtseize is probably good against whatever he's playing, I would have thought. When does Cube start? Right, let's see what's going on over here. Did he keep 7? Mull to 6 and put a card on top. Okay. And he didn't shuffle. Wow, maybe it's just Miracles or something then. Miracles or Stoneblade, I guess. Guess we'll just take this Ponder. Don't really care about anything else that's going on. That's pretty good. I guess we'll just get this Thoughtseize countered, and then we can start playing Black Boys, which is pretty good. Playing Bog Boyz. I guess I'll play the. It doesn't really make any difference. I suppose I'll just play the Urborg. Means he can cast things off his fetch land. I don't think it really matters. Why are you saying wow, Francis, as opposed to Red Boys? Yep, counterspell resolves. Yep. That's pretty good. They had to crack the fetch, which is nice. We're not going to Wasteland this Tundra. We are literally just going to play... I guess Snitch is probably the best thing to lead on, honestly, because it doesn't matter if it gets countered, which is unlikely anyway. I do still love the fact that he doesn't know what we're doing yet. That's going to be hilarious. I wonder what... I suppose he probably thinks we're on combo based off the fact we've gone basic Swamp Urborg. And we've gone double Thoughtseize. I guess Pox, but that seems unlikely. Yeah, Squad is really good against Miracles. Really super good. You just take out all the win conditions. Like this, we could legitimately win this matchup, certainly with his like start. Swords is kind of annoying against Snitch, but... And we've just got a deck full of 3-drops, so counterbalance isn't even that bad. Second Jitte is pretty good as well, actually. Okay, we're just going to lead on Snitch. Now we have... Oh, here we go. Right, let the fun begin, people. Let's wait for the pause. Let's wait for the pause. Well, it resolved. So that's pretty good. I'm sure he is. I mean, you have to. Like, who's even heard of that card? This card is kind of sweet. Jace. No, just human. Oh, okay. He's actually playing Helm. Fair enough. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. But we do at least have Jitte, so that does shut down a lot of what we're doing, which kind of sucks. I guess at this point we'll just Thoughtseize and maybe Wasteland. No, we just Thoughtseize and play Jitte, I guess. Because this is pretty good against that. Right, let's get rid of the Brainstorm. On the plus side, if the Snitch ever dies, we can still get it back, so that's pretty good. Okay, Hardcast Force, doesn't matter. Alright, well, I guess we just start trucking on in. This is a pretty quick clock, so... Oh, please can we take this? Come on. And you said we wouldn't win a game, Francis. I guess I'm still speaking a little bit ahead of myself, but this is definitely looking better for the home team. Like dead in 2 more turns. It's pretty good, right? Doesn't count. I guess we'll show him what else we've got going on. I'll play the Harbinger because he's not going to know what we can get with this. And I'd like to have something else in play in case he does find removal for this. Cue more reading. I mean, we've taken all of his cantrips, so... Sure, resolves. Please don't have energy field. We actually can't beat energy field. No!
Dumpster!
Jeez. The double rip, that's so bad. Ripped. He did cast a brainstorm, I guess? Oh, jeez, really? That sucks. Do we have a way to beat this? I don't honestly think so, other than just letting him deck. Can he actually beat us? I guess he got Helm, isn't he? He does have Helm. I am getting dumpstered by that particular person. Man, I don't think we've actually got a way through this now. Because I can't trigger the squad anymore. I have no way of getting rid of this humility. Oh, geez, that's like the absolute worst possible situation. We only needed to fade like 2 draw steps. He managed to brainstorm into field plus rest in peace. If he even... I guess he must have found one off the brainstorm and then just ripped into the other one. Yeah, I think this is going to be a scoop moment, unfortunately. That super sucks. Jeez. Yeah, I guess we just don't have any way through this. He just topped both. Yeah, fair. Jeez. Oh, it would have been such a good one to win. Ah! Alright, okay. Well, I guess we'll just pack it in. I really don't think we've got anything to get through this. Yeah. Because he's got the rest in peace, he can't even do anything with that. Yeah. We're just donezo. It's okay. We'll just move on to the next one. Damn, now he knows what we're doing as well. Oh, that sucks. Squad should be good against this though. Okay then. I guess therapy's fine. Probably don't need this though. Don't really want push. I guess therapy's better than push. Is Liliana worth it? I feel like it's probably not. I feel like Liliana's probably not worth it. Just because we want disruption really. So I think probably just 2 therapies for 2 push is probably fine. Jitte's a pretty good clock. Everything else is fine. Don't think we need anything else. Like Liliana's so slow, it's not really going to make any difference what we kill him with. Oh, that is such a tough loss to take. I'm not going to lie, such a tough loss to take. We basically just had him dead there. Man. This isn't really better than anything either, even though it's kind of cute. I think that's fine. We'll just truck on with this. The card with the goat on it. Not sure which one you mean. Check. Do you mean Slaver? Check the cardboard live link if you can in the underneath the video. If not, I'll switch back to the deck list in just a minute. Alright, this is pretty good. Probably will turn on Thoughtseize, honestly, and then Vial on the second turn. The art on these cards is kind of freaky. This sets up Therapy nicely for next turn as well. Nice. Oh, baby. Would you really keep that? Wow. Oh, the edict. Yeah, yeah. It's an interesting keep. Maybe he thinks we've got Lackey or something? I don't know. I mean, Energy Field's good, but I don't know if it's keep 2 Energy Fields and a Sword with no cantrips good. Guess it shows the amount of respect they've got for the deck. Okay, nice. So now we're just going to Therapy the hell out of those Energy Fields. Unless, of course, he's ripped, like, Brainstorm off the top. Which is going to be a good time. Oh, come on! Oh,
to the dumpster!
Ugh. Well, I think I'm still going to play the Vial this turn. Man. The problem is, it's like super unlikely he even has anything. Like, he could have just drawn lands again as well, I suppose. Is it worth naming like 1 energy field still? Yeah, I think I'm still going to name energy field. Like, we don't know anything else. I don't think I need to name Force. I don't know, the Vial doesn't resolve. It's not the end of the world. And to be honest, if I miss and he forces the Vial, that's probably okay, because he's only going to have had... He's either going to have a pitch and energy field anyway, if he's got one in his hand, or like another blue card that he's drawn. I think I'm just going to name energy field. And then we're going to play Vial and see if he forces it, if he does have a force. I think I'm still naming this. Nice. So damn, he has the Rest in Peace. Jesus. At least we can Thoughtseize that away next turn, so that's okay. We're actually not in the worst spot. Maybe I just Thoughtseize right now. I think I'm just going to Thoughtseize the Rip now, because if that resolves... Yeah, we need to Thoughtseize that now, right? So at least... Oh no, he's got Force? No, he doesn't have another blue card, right? Sweet. Nice, good games. Sweet. Assault Road Patrol. We'll save Assault Road Patrol for a later one, I think. Oh my god, really? What actually? So he brainstormed into double Rip. He actually just brainstormed into double Rip. So he must have the other field on top still then. Are you kidding me? Jeez. Oh man, this is like the absolute worst. How can you run this good? I don't understand. How can you run this good? This deck isn't... My deck isn't even good, but jeez. Yeah. We'll definitely... Come on, Francis. You've got to admit, we've definitely not had the rub with the green here. So I guess we know he's got field on top. Nothing else in hand, because he literally brainstormed into double Rest in Peace and Force. That was what he hit. Yeah, this is now the worst matchup, Eric. I agree. I guess I'm just playing the Boggart and the Vial then. Yeah, get skilled. Jeez. Oh man, what an absolute tilt. Okay, well, Ah, that sucks. Yeah, he definitely doesn't have it in hand. Well, I guess you just play these out. Oh, this is the saddest Prickly Boggart of all time. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah, no, it's definitely... The thing to remember with this deck is the worst matchup basically changes depending upon what we're playing at the time. Yeah. Oh, geez. Well, I mean, what we can do, I guess, is just... I mean, we'll let him kill us. We're not conceding this one early. We ain't about that life. I mean, actually, we can stop him ever drawing Helm, so I need to play a bit more quickly, I suppose. He's probably moaning about how slowly I'm playing. At least you get to get some Snitch beats in there, which is kind of good. Right. Oh no, of course he's got field and being an idiot. Never mind, I'm being an absolute moron here. Yeah, I can't even troll with therapy. Yeah, I forget I can't deal combat damage to him. That's the whole point, isn't it? Oh yeah, sure, that's fine. I guess we'll just cast this. Oh man, this is a hard one to take. Trying to think if we've got anything. I really don't think we do. Yeah, because you can just play it as well. Ugh. Alright, well, you guys can decide what you want me to do. Do you want me to play it out, or do you want me to move on to the next one? Because there's literally no way that we can win through this. Like, there's actually nothing we can do at this point, I don't think. Yeah, I think we'll move on. Because there's no point sitting here doing nothing. Oh man, that sucks. I really thought we'd be able to get that one. That's... Oh. How on earth? How do you draw that well? I don't understand it. Like, in the first game, that was, like, bad enough, but... Oh, jeez. Ah, that could have been... So, if we just won one of those games, that would have been so good. That would have been so good. We had a nice little clock ready to go there as well. Yeah, 2 squads probably just wins that, right? Oh, jeez. How do you do that? How do you just... Yeah, you can't prowl the squads. There's nothing you can do. Deadzo, Dunzo, absolutely nothing. Yeah, it sucks. Sucks absolute nuts. Hoogland thinks he outskilled me. I'm sure he does. Jesus. Yeah, no, take it easy, Alex. Glad you could catch us for the first part. Ah. Oh. This is a perfect record. I'm not gonna lie. maybe we'll get paired up against a slightly more beatable deck at this point now, though. Yeah, the worst value league possible. You never know. If you like, I guess he's not going to play another league. Should be 9-0. I completely agree, Nick. All right, we're on the play, so that's pretty good. This is a good hand. We can't him, but we can. Good Thoughtseize on one. Although I'm kind of tempted to play Vial on one, I suppose. We'll Thoughtseize, because it could be something horrific. There's like no reason not to Thoughtseize them already. yeah, I guess he does have Kindred Spirit in the deck, potentially. Oh, I was really looking forward to winning that. That would have been so good. Alright, okay. Oh, yes! Have we queued into Pete's alternate account? Have we actually just queued into Pete's alternate account? I can see a Set Adrift here, everybody. There is a Set Adrift right there in my opponent's hand. That's amazing. Pete, stop stream sniping, seriously. I mean, we'll just take... I guess I'll just take the Preordain, honestly. The Young Pyromancer is kind of annoying, although we can just kill it. I guess we just take the Preordain. Yeah, just take the Preordain. This Wasteland's going to suck ass, but... Basic Swamp would be nice. Gas, okay. Yep, I guess they could have drawn days. How much of a tilt is that? Wow, I actually thought Set Adrift was an instant as well. Yeah, I did not realise that was a sorcery. Jeez. What? Why isn't he playing his lands out? Oh, he dazed. Oh, I'm being an idiot. Never mind. Shush. So he doesn't really have anything going on. So I suppose I'll just play Vial, see what he does, and then play the Jitte. He would have to have drawn exactly days. Again, or Pierce, I suppose. This is fine. I mean, we do have a big fan of Set Adrift in the chat with us today, so... Pyromancer resolves. So not feeling in a bad spot here, as long as they don't have a main deck Abrade, which I guess they might have. It's not super uncommon. Okay, I think I'll sign up for another hymn. Honestly. Yeah, I suppose getting the Boggart into play is kind of good. Can save the hymn for next turn to clean up. I kind of want to hymn this Wasteland though. I suppose it doesn't make a whole lot of difference since we've got the Vial. Yeah, I should probably just play the Boggart. Let's just play the Boggart. I don't need to hymn this turn. And this is kind of more hilarious anyway. Question is, what are we going to get? I think Snitch is probably a good one to get, honestly, because that's going to be pretty good if the game goes long. Like, they're not going to be able to deal with that as easily. Yeah, I think Snitch is probably good. And we can... well, we won't be able to prowl it, but... I suppose we might be able to prowl it. Depends if they go to block, I suppose. I suppose they could also just draw removal, which would suck. We can hymn them first, I guess. So, they can't Set Adrift. So as long as they don't hit removal, then we might be okay. It's a shame this is only going to be a short stream, really. Yeah, drew the Chain Lightning, figures. That's okay. So they have a Set Adrift, a land that they're not playing out currently, Oh, they played the Wasteland. So Set Adrift, Tarn plus 2 other unknowns. That seems like a pretty aggressive attack, honestly. I should have just tapped the Vial just to make him sweat. So we hit Tarn. We didn't hit Set Adrift, unfortunately, but that's okay, I suppose. 2 lands isn't really what we wanted to hit, though. Yeah, that's actually like the worst thing, I guess, because now they can delve the Set Adrift. So another Tarn. They could just Set Adrift the Jitte, I guess. Or the Vial, which would be kind of annoying. Yeah, makes sense. Delver on top. Okay, so as long as they don't have anything else going on, there is still a chance that we can be in this. Like, they do have a decent amount of pressure, but this will help us catch up a lot. And if we can draw something like a Prickly Boggart, then we can start triggering this. So please don't flip, just like draw a land or something. Terramander, that's not really the best. Flyers are definitely not very easy to deal with. This also can't block, which isn't the best. I guess it'd be too broken if it could block. Yeah, I mean this is like a good attack, right? Yeah, we're not blocking. We can't block anyway. It's not really what we're looking for. Question now is, what is the best thing to kill? Probably the Terramander and the Pyromancer. That's fine. I will play the land out, doesn't really matter. He will be able to adapt it if he draws a land next turn, so I'm definitely killing the Terramander. But I suppose I should probably just kill the Delver, honestly. Because he needs to hit an instant or sorcery to flip this anyway, and then if he's got one of those, then it makes this work. It makes this better. So I think I have to kill Delver Terramander. I think that's actually pretty straightforward, isn't it? But at least we get to kill Terramander, which is kind of good. But he shouldn't be able to adapt this because he's only got 4 in the yard. So he needs 4 mana to adapt, unless I'm missing something massive. Like he shouldn't have played this out really, since he knew that I could have attacked, I guess. And then we kill the Delver. So we've got a couple of turns potentially to survive through this. So now we really just need to draw running goblins. Yeah, sweet. So I think we made the right choice there. We're definitely running out of time though. If we could draw something that could block, that would be ideal. Prickly Boggart would be fine, honestly, because we could block with that. Like, as long as we don't draw another Snitch, we should be okay. Possibly. Did he shuffle? He did not shuffle, so that's slightly worrying. But he did draw another land, so that's not the worst. Okay, that's a good draw. He's probably got removal on top though, I guess. Actually, it's entirely possible that I shouldn't block here. I don't know. Maybe I should block. So he kept the 3, which implies that he must have... that he's likely found removal. So if he's got a bolt... I'm actually just dead anyway, I think. Am I? Am I dead to a bolt? I think I'm objectively dead to a bolt because he just kills this and then I won't be able to replay a creature to stabilise. You would have thought that he would have shuffled it if he didn't find removal, I think. They might scoop, that's hilarious. I can't actually block with the Snitch next turn anyway. I think I have to block here. I don't know. What would he have kept if it's not removal? I'm very confused. I think I just have to block and hope that I rip another goblin off the top, I think. I mean, this is still a good trade for me, so... Guess it could be True Name, that is true. Yeah, I suppose it could be True Name. So you only wanted one of those cards. True Name would definitely be a reason to have not... Yeah, True Name would have been a reason to have not blocked there. Because we... The thing is, I don't even know if we can even really race that. Still, we've got like... This gives us 2, so we're at 8. We've got a turn maybe, so we need to draw like another Boggart now, basically. Yeah, okay. That's a shame. I don't think we can survive another turn. Suppose that's not true. We could go to 6 and then take 4. Yeah, I think we're just dead. I don't think I can fight through True Name and the 2 leftover elementals. So if I hadn't blocked, I would have gone to 2 and he'd still have the Pyromancer in play. Then he would have played a True Name. I could have got in this turn. I don't think... I think blocking was the best option, even if it was a True Name, honestly. Oh, that's a shame. Glad you're still hanging around, Nick. Right, well, let's see how this goes. If they have a slower draw, we can definitely beat Delver. It has been done. Plague's pretty good. Minister of Pain's Gas. Dismember's fine. Weirding's fine. It's not... Weirding's not amazing, but you just want as much removal as possible because we're going to take out a bunch of stuff. I tend to just take out hymns, honestly. Slaver's probably not going to be very good. I don't want anything else. I think Thoughtseize is better than him. Probably just cut all the slavers, honestly. Maybe not. We haven't actually got any slaver triggers today, which sucks. This has been like possibly one of the worst possible leagues we could have had with this deck, which kind of is a shame, I think. I don't know, we've had a pretty rough ride. I suppose I could just leave the slavers in. They do brawl and just cut the Thoughtseizers. Guess these aren't like amazing. Let's just try this. Let's leave the slavers in because that's what we're here to do. Cut the hymn, cut the Thoughtseize, and just go all creatures in removal. That's probably fine. It is pretty fun. It's a real shame that that second game against Tugland is probably just going to give me nightmares for a couple of weeks. I can't believe the sort of the running that chap has. That is just nuts. Oy, well, if we could draw lands, that'd be nice. Oh, jeez, come on. There we go, that's a bit better. Still not amazing, but better than nothing. That's probably going to be bottom for now. Suppose I should have led on the Wasteland actually, because now we can get Wastelanded off of black, so that was probably silly. Well, that's a small mercy. Well, at least now we can push a Delver through a Daze, but they could also just be playing Stifle as well, I guess. Okay, that's... Now we're in a good spot. So if we draw a land next turn, damn it. Pithing Needle, okay. Oh, is he going to stifle me? No, that's good. Right, so if we draw a land, this could be pretty sweet. Unfortunately, we don't have any way of getting artifacts off the battlefield. So the one, I assume the one off Pithing Needle was kind of daggers there with this kind of hand, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Drawing a land would be super nice here. Maybe he just has Daze. Okay, Cavern off the top would be would be real nice. Not really what we were looking for. And then we're going to get Wastelanded next turn, I assume. So that said, if it's against a slow hand, we can just draw more lands. So see how this goes. I think the biggest tragedy in all of this is just the fact that we've not actually triggered Cabal Slaver yet. That's the biggest tragedy in all of this. I did originally have... So originally the deck was called Bog Boyz, and it was green-black, specifically for like Abrupt Decay and stuff. And Choke, which I might go back to and try, I guess, but I kind of ended up going mono-black to have a bit more consistency to be able to cast things like him. Not that I think it's worth having a too serious discussion about the correct way to build Bog Boyz. Slaver makes your opponent very sad. Man. I don't know what they kept though, to be fair. Like this is... Like we still only need to draw a swamp and we're kind of up and running again. Grenzo is sweet, yeah. We can win a game, okay? We can win a game. I don't know where all this negative Nancy stuff's coming from in the chat today. We can definitely win a game. We've had a pretty brutal set of matches up to this point, for sure. The last match being particularly harrowing, I'm not gonna lie, but we can definitely win. We can definitely win a game. This deck can win games. Ringleader would be gas, but then that's actually also a really good magic card. Although probably not quite as good as Slaver. Ah, jeez. On the plus side, the opponent's not really doing anything either, so maybe this Boggart's just going to go the whole way. Ah, gas. Right. Okay. Now we're off to the races. So it doesn't even matter what happens now. Should have Wastelanded as an upkeep, silly opponent. Please don't daze me. Please don't daze me. Don't do it. Just resolve. Sweet. Well, you're about to find out what Slaver does, Nick. Assuming they don't have... actually, I don't think they can have anything off of just Wasteland. I suppose they could have Spirit Guide and Warping Whale, potentially. We did it. Chat, we did it. We did it. Trigger. Please choose a opponent. Nice spell pierce. Well, at least it's a sweet meme deck. Oh no, this one's still pretty sweet. I mean, I reckon with only a small amount of tuning, this deck could probably win a challenge as well, let's be honest. I mean, you've all seen the raw potential of this deck today. Oh, that's pretty brutal. Okay.
Dumpster!
Damn it. I think our opponent's trying to out-prison us. What is going on? Come on. Yep. Don't daze me, sweet. I guess they might have taken days out, I don't know. Yeah, lands would be real good about now. Are we going to start getting true named? Delver. Delver. Yeah, seems bad. If we could just draw like 2 lands, that'd be great. That counts. I really appreciate that, Eric. That's awesome. I mean, this is probably like the highest level legacy chat you can possibly have. What did he reveal? Lightning Bolt. Of course he did. Nice. It's definitely not looking good for the home team again. Once again. Oh, I only didn't have like the one of Needle. That's a good draw. What do you mean is that it, Nick? What do you mean is that it? Oh, he's just got another bolt in hand, hasn't he? Yeah, I did get to trigger the Slaver at least once, which is better than nothing, right? Oh, jeez. And like this is the slowest Delver draw. We couldn't even beat that. What's going on today? Real talk. The deck's not the best, I will admit. However, I think it's better than the showing it's put in today, which is a real tragedy, honestly. We've had some rough ones. Even against all these like pet decks and funky brews we keep coming up against, I'm disappointed. I'm definitely disappointed. Right. Man, that sucks. Are we going to get the... the slick 05010. Please, can we not get the 05010? Come on. Okay, I need positive energy for the last match. This is kind of ridiculous. I don't want to go for the reverse perfect. I want to go for the perfect finish. 2-0, 2-0-1-0 for the last match. All right, let's give this a go. Let's see if we can bring it home. Get something victorious for the last one. Like, there are some draws in this deck that you could describe as functional, so it'd be nice to get one of those. I don't know about nut draws, but if we can get a functional draw, and if our opponent can like not line up perfectly against us for once, that'd be nice. They just need to not cast reasonable magic cards, and then we should be okay. Oh man. This has been exceedingly fun though, so that's good. I'm sure we're going to have to run Bog Boyz through another league at some point. Maybe 2-8 I could 2-8 would be nice, or maybe even 2-9. But if we can get the 110, I guess that's still good. That's still better than nothing. We need to show Francis this deck can win a game, because it can definitely win a game. It's weird. It's almost like a deck full of 3-drops. 3-drop 2-2C, like 3 CMC, 1-1 and 2-2 creatures isn't actually like good in Legacy. It's something that I'm struggling to get my head around, honestly. I don't want to believe that that's the case. I don't know if I'd say I would necessarily want the 1-2. I'd at least like one game win, but I'd take a 2-0 or a 2-1 there as well. Okay, on the draw with a no-lander, so that's good. That's a good start. Still probably feel like, I don't know. It's probably still just a mulligan, honestly. If it was a vial, I think that'd be okay, but I don't know. Thoughtseize, 1 land, bunch of 3-drops. Probably. I guess the question is like, what's a better hand than this at this point? I think I'm gonna ship this. Am I gonna ship this? I get a scry and a draw. I guess I'll keep this. We do have a Thoughtseize. We'll give this a go. At least we can get some information before we go to the second game. Oh, the Urborg mirror is probably... Well, that's hilarious. We'll let this resolve. Maybe it's the mirror. Maybe it's the mirror, but they're playing Inquisitions instead of Thoughtseizes.
What a move!
Slow Depth's not the matchup we're really looking for, I think. Now he's just choosing what to pick. That said... Yeah, Frog Tosser. I have had Frog Tosser in previous lists, but Squeaking Pie Sneak's a bit cute and probably not good enough. Yeah, we do at least have the unicorn in the sideboard. Well, we've got him, and we've got Snitch is basically the 2-drop. But if like Frog Tosser might just be a necessary evil. It's so bad. Like, at least pretty much all the other goblins in the deck do something, on their own. Like they either like Prickly Boggart is like the only one really that doesn't do anything on its own very much, but sweet. Well, this is going to be another quick one then by the looks of it. That's a shame. Man, why do these like weird pet decks keep beating us? I don't understand. Like this deck is tuned to perfection. I don't understand the problems we're having. It's very perplexing and a little bit distressing. Yeah. That's a shame. This is definitely a match where I'm not convinced that we can win a game necessarily unless they... I mean, that said, I don't honestly think in any single game our opponents have mulliganed, but then why would you, I suppose? Why would you mulligan against this deck? I don't know. So Surgical, Weirding, Therapy's probably not even worth it, honestly. I suppose we could bring in... hey Francis. I think we lost because of the die roll as well. I think that's very true. I guess we could bring in Engineered Plague and name Avatar. That might be okay. Buy us a turn. You're not convinced? I don't know if anyone's expressed that exact opinion so far. There's definitely been a little bit of negativity, but I don't know. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that people aren't being blown away by the raw potential of this deck. Right, we'll cut Snitch. It's an easy one to take out. Probably cut one Mad Auntie. Well, Mad Auntie. No, we haven't even got anything that can. We need like if we had a flying goblin, this deck could be so much better against Marit Lage. Yeah, we just cut one of these. Honestly, that seems fine. You don't think anyone's convinced? Yeah, that's true. Liliana might just be better, but I mean, we registered these cards for a reason. So, Surgical means I can Wasteland the Dark Depths and Surgical it, and then they have to win through mediocre beats, which we might have a chance of keeping up with. Yeah, we've got the weirdings. The weirdings are in. The weirdings are in, Nick. We've got the goat. The goat edict. The greatest edict of all time. I don't think therapy's worth it though. Okay. This is This is a weird one. I think this is probably still a keep though. It's not a very good keep, but it's probably better than going to 6. It does at least have a Wasteland. We actually have a card that interacts with our opponent in a meaningful way. And if we can rip a black source... That said, they could also just play an Urborg, so this is probably definitely a keep actually. Hopefully our opponent just molds to like 3 or something. With the 3 not consisting of the absolute nuts. But at least we can Boggart on one, which is kind of good. Oh, the power. Witness the power of the deck, opponent. Turn 1, Prickly Boggart. Who said we didn't have a clock? Yeah, it's a good chance we draw a swamp, and they could just play Urborg themselves, so. Go on, let's do it. This is the big one, chat. This is the last chance we have to prove Francis wrong. And may I ask, who doesn't want to prove Francis wrong? What nobler cause could there possibly be? Oh man, that is not what we wanted. I guess we're going to have to play the Wasteland out as well now, which kind of sucks. Didn't really want to have to expose that. Francis, I think even you'd agree that proving you wrong is one of the most noblest of causes. I mean, I guess if we can untap with the Jitte, that's like at least something. But he's probably just sat on a decay anyway. This is just going to get decayed. Come on, give us a black source. You can do it. Damn it. Ah! Ah! Oh, have I just clicked through to... well, that was good. Just ignore that. Just ignore that. He's gonna decay it anyway, so it's fine. You'll see. He's literally gonna decay this. Actually, I suppose since I've not equipped it this turn, I should probably just hold up the Wasteland now, because you can just go crop into thing, play Urborg, kill me. So I'm just gonna wait. I should have equipped, and since I've not equipped, we may as well just sit here and pretend that we've got something meaningful to do with our sad lives. Jeez. Could represent a flash goblin. Do you think if I had 4 leyline of, is it vitality? Which is the one that makes everything flash? Do you think that would improve the deck? Yeah, Urborg would be the absolute nuts. If our opponent plays an Urborg, that would also be the absolute nuts. Anticipation, there we go. Do you think 4 lane out of anticipations would even make the deck any better? Probably not. What's the opponent even... I guess they've just got a super slow hand, so we probably just have to keep this Wasteland up. Come on, Urborg me. God damn it. Okay, well at least we can cast... Okay, we're going to increase the clock to 2 damage a turn. I think I'm still going to just sit on this Wasteland for now. We just need to draw 1 land, and then we're not in the worst spot the world's ever seen. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So you must have crop rotation in hand. Getting prickly with Krenko and the boys. Come on, give us a land. Give us a land. Oh my god. Oh. I think we're still on sit on Jitte here. I mean, come on. Well, I think we're still just we're not sit on Jitte, sit on Wasteland. They must just have. Francis, we're still in this, okay? We are technically still in this game. I think this Wasteland is the only reason why, though. we now have a build your own Dell. That's very true. All right. Let's get in. Have I thought about putting more than 2 lands in this deck? I've considered it, I'm not going to lie. What I probably shouldn't have done is boarded out all 20 other lands. Now we're probably just in trouble. I don't know, you should, if you've seen any of the rest of this league, you'll be amazed how badly someone can run, I'm not going to lie. Sweet, look, we got them scared now. Told you they were sat in a decay. I shouldn't be wasting my pro pro level plays with a deck such as this. Come on, they've just got. Now they can just copy the Wasteland anyway. Yeah, I think it's starting to look bleak. Starting to look bleak, friends. Yeah, okay. Joke's on you, opponent. We haven't got any good cards in our hand, so... Wow, they got 2 Thoughtseizes. That's hilarious. Those are actually good. I mean, the clock currently sits at 3 damage a turn, so they've got to get on with this. The problem now is they're just going to Wasteland us. So... we're not in a good spot here. Well, they can copy the Wasteland this turn, though, right? Yeah, he did say he was the shaver from discard to hand size. So, yeah, still nothing. I actually can't cast anything anyway, so. Oh my god, what am I doing? Here we go, sorry. Yeah, that's... That is what it is, I guess. I think we're not long for this world, friends. Is there any point wastelanding him in response? I don't think so. I don't think there's any point wastelanding in response. I don't think it makes any difference to him doing anything next turn. Yeah, we did essentially time walk him when he himmed us. That's pretty good. We just need to hope that he doesn't have it in hand, but he probably does. Hence why he's been so slow. I guess we'll just wait and see. You never know. I'm sure he's just got it though. Yeah, the Jitte was sweet, right? Come on, don't have it. Don't have it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare have it. I wonder what this is. The fact that we're not currently sat in front of a Marit Lage gives me a little bit of hope, but I'm probably just speaking too soon. Sylvan Scry. Okay, so we be dead. We just be dead then. He hasn't played a land this turn. So... If we draw, potentially if we draw another Wasteland, we might be okay. We need to literally draw a Wasteland next turn though. Oh, he gets Urborg. Okay, interesting. So he's got crop rotation in hand? Is he just copying the Wasteland again? He's playing Hex Mage. This is how he's going to do it, is it? It's a real shame we don't have any way to stop this. We do have black mana now, that is true, but we're about to get Marit Laged. So I need to draw a Warren Weirding. Maybe he just doesn't have it. Okay, why would you do it in this order? Oh yeah, fair enough. He does have the crop. That sucks. So, yeah, we just don't have any outs now. So we'd somehow need to draw a land and a weirding this turn. This is so sad. Oh, this is so sad. Jeez. Man, we don't have any way to gain life. Punished for not attacking with the Jitte. Oh. Well, that kind of brings it to an end then, I'm afraid. I guess we're going to go out, see whether he blocks. Damn, he's spotted it. Yeah, I guess we'll just give him a chance to not attack. That is always a possibility. They might get overconfident. Yeah, the 0-10 kind of sucks. Damn, they remembered. No. Oh.
Did you see if it pays off for?
Yeah, the one drops did work. It's a shame we couldn't get a quicker clock going. That was that actually went. If you can possibly believe it, that actually went worse than expected. I genuinely didn't think we'd go 0-10. 0-10 with 23 viewers. Few people can do that. I mean, this was quite the deck. Right, hang on. Where are we? So, all right. So for those that have just joined or haven't been around for the whole match, the whole league even, we've been playing. This is Bog Boyz. This is the legendary Bog Boyz that just demolished that league. Modo's kind of having a weird bug at the moment where it's displaying the match results incorrectly. So where it says 0-2, it is actually unfortunately 0-2. What would I change about this deck? It's a good question. It's possible that Frog Tosser needs to be in the deck, I suppose. It's just not very good though. Like everything else kind of does something. I guess Snitch isn't very good really. It's like kind of grindy but not really because it's just incredibly slow. So I suppose you could swap Snitch for Frog Tosser maybe to make them all cost less. The Thoughtseize and the hymns were good. The Fatal Push is fine. I don't think you really want to put anything else in there instead. Prickly Boggart was actually better than I thought, honestly. That was fine. And that's like quite an important part of the deck. It's possible you might want more squads, but by the looks of it, 2 seems right. I don't know that this deck really merits too serious of a discussion though. about what we can improve. I mean, good lord. Ugh. Yeah, I guess that is a good point. That sort of hand would have been good for the London Mulligan rule. I don't even think the London Mulligan rule could make this deck that much better though. As a sad point. So the lands all seem fine. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, it probably should be an I in the name, right? I don't know, I always seem to spell it with a Y for some reason. You think discard is very bad? Yeah, Bog Boyz might be the better name. That's true. We could change that. The hymns ended up being really awkward this league actually, whereas normally they've been okay, but I suppose it's kind of like it's supposed to be like a remove some of their early stuff and then get a slaver into play. Yeah, that's true. We could try it with Chalice. We could definitely try it with Chalice. And if you put some tombs in here, that means we can cast the 3 drops more quickly. So we could definitely try a build like that. That could be sweet. And then we can still play the Boggarts with Cavern and Vial. There's definitely some potential to troll with Cabal Slaver though, I think. The problem is, if we're looking for more high impact cards, you kind of have to start considering whether this strategy is really what you want to be doing. So that's the risk there. It's been a really good. It's been a fun league though, despite the resound dumpstering. It's been extremely fun. Harbinger sucks. It really, really sucks. I just am not really sure what I put in instead. Squad's definitely very good, but I kind of like Harbinger just means you can get the squad. The Harbinger is really bad. I completely agree. It's just there's not a lot of other options for it is the problem. So I suppose if you just had 4 squad, then you can just try and hope to draw into the squad. That's possibly true. And we could think about a splash. Like if we move off the him, then we could go back to being like green-black, and then we've actually got a little bit more play to it. Yeah, so we go Frog Tosser, go 4 squad, and then if we cut the Thoughtseize and the hymns, we could think about splashing another colour. We could try, so we could go back to Bog Boyz, I guess. And by getting rid of all the hand disruption, see if we can free up some slots for some more impactful green permanents. Because then I guess at least if you got like choke in the sideboard, that's pretty good. So yeah, I might go back to Bog Boyz instead of Bog Boyz. See whether that works. So we'll probably do that for another fun stream sometime in the future. Then that's a good suggestion. Yeah, him probably is a weird spot as a main board card. I'm definitely appreciating the serious high-level deck building discussion for Bog Boyz though. This is really good stuff. I suppose if we've got the Slaver as well, having like the him and the Thoughtseize as well is possibly a bit redundant, but I kind of... No worries, take it easy, Nick. Thanks for hanging out. The him was basically kind of just another sort of tilt possible card just to stick in the main deck, honestly. Like it's mono black. It's kind of in a similar vein to this, so that it's just kind of an annoying card to play against. Is honestly most of the philosophy behind it. But yeah. Okay, well, I think I'm going to leave it there for today, which is a bit of a shame, but we will return with a similar strategy in the future at some point. See if I can go positive in a few leagues first to make up for this. But I will stream again tomorrow, I think, if I've got time. I'm not sure what I'll stream tomorrow. Probably one more league of Blue Red Delver before I go at the weekend to play in the London Legacy Monthly. And next week I will play some different stuff, I think. I'm not going to play any more Delver next week. Probably like Maverick. I might try Eric Landon's sweet Bant Stoneblade list. I played Bant Stoneblade a few times before and it's been really fun, so that looks pretty awesome. And might try out some other different things as well. But yeah, hopefully I'll stream tomorrow. Probably similar sort of time, and it'll probably be Blue Red Delver. And then next week we'll play some different stuff. But if you haven't seen the rest of this league, then make sure you check out the YouTube page. There's a link below. I'll upload this and you can watch that later. I'll take the deck tech out of the front as well, just to give it a bit of a separate spot. I guess the highlights of the league were probably, despite how frustrating it was, the match against Jeff Hoogland was kind of hilarious, just because I've never seen anyone draw as good as that. It was just nuts. So that's definitely worth a watch. And we did have some sweet spots. Someone else also, as sort of an example of how bad Harbinger is, because it puts it on top of the library, we got a Warren Weirding against Reanimator, which went to the top of our library, so they Cabal Therapy'd us on their turn, naming Weirding, and it wasn't in our hand because it went to the top. So that was pretty funny. Anyway, right, I'll upload this, and if you haven't hit follow and you'd like to see some more content, then make sure you hit the follow button. But yeah, thanks a lot. That was great fun, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Cheers.